get rid of him indefinitely.
That definitely happened.
Whatever you choose to do, you do as your building. I'm just saying, like, God damn, man. Because it'll bother me if I look up and something happened with nephew.
What do you mean?
Just what I'm saying. This is part of his program. Yeah, this part of his program, believe it or not. It's part of his program.
So what do you think he's gonna go do?
He got a void. Now he got a void. He got open space. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no punish him, but damn, at least give him something to look forward. Tell him, like, look, you out 2 weeks, 30 days.
Almighty suspect is back in the news, and I think he crashed out in a particular way. And the reason I believe that, not because I talked to anybody, but because I looked at his charges, and the only thing that made sense was the thing that made the most sense. Let me show you all the charges, and then I'll show you how I got there. Sounds good? Hit that like button like you like something. Let's get on with it.
Hey, it's crazy. I just seen his peoples put out a PSA, like saying that like, please respect his privacy at this time and shit, because the people speculating, bro.
So I'll show y'all the long form, and then right here I'll show y'all the arrest date, 6/2/2025 at 10. Arresting agency, Superior Court, Torrance Courthouse, booked on 6/2/2025. Then here you go again, $380,000 for the bail amount. All right, he's been in there 6/3/2025. That's where he's at currently right now. Can he make that bond? For sure. But y'all know, it's something that I believe I'm going to be able to point out that nobody else did. This right here is just showing y'all real quick. Vernon Tompkins, male, black, October 25th, 1997. That's just more personal information so that people know it's exactly suspect. And then even further, 27, black hair, brown eyes, 6'1", 180 pounds, charge level felony. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Dang, bruh, he got a felony? Well, what's the charges, Nash? We know you're not going to make a video without having the charges, are you? Well, I got y'all right here. It says remaining.
So is it Barron or is it Barone, like Rosenberg was saying?
The custody, arrest warrant requested, and then warrant bail set. All right. So he had this going for a minute. He had this going March 14th. Okay. Just decided he was going to ignore it or whatever the heck the case may be. The people of the state of California versus Tompkins, Barron, Shea. All right. But I know what y'all thinking. Well, Nash, you said you would have had the charges for us. And don't worry. Y'all know your favorite hood lawyer got you. I got you. So here we go right here. And I want to break this down for y'all, right? Because I think this right here is everything. So everybody who's blaming the one guy, the Brandon dude, he ain't had nothing to do with this. Because it would have happened March 14th, 2025. I'm not aware of anything happening between them two since then, okay? So, here we go. Date the 2nd June. Plead of not...
Yeah, that's the same thing as Pops was saying. Like, yeah, Brandon ain't had shit to do with it or whatever. Respect his privacy.
Guilty to complaint. What's the charges, though? Stalking, illegal use of tear gas, weapon. There you go. Unlawful possession, use of tear gas, weapon, ex-felon. Remember, Almighty suspect is a felon, unfortunately. So he probably took his strike, so he ain't had to do no serious time and everything like that. But I'm going to tell y'all what I think screwed him over. They said stalking. Basically, he was on somebody's heels, and then basically illegal use of tear gas as a weapon. So he has 3 felonies. Now, y'all probably like, well, Nash, why the hell would suspect be carrying a canister of tear gas? Well, I know for a fact that man ain't running around with the big old tear gas that y'all think. Check this out for me real quick. I want to do it this way real quick because I think this is what happened, right? And when I say this, y'all going to be like, oh, snap, this makes sense. Tear gas is a...
So hold on, bro. What we got so far is that my guy has some pepper spray or some tear gas, right? And he was stalking a BZ. Oh, that's some vicious ism right there. Like, if you think about it, bruh, that's gorilla pimping, bruh. So you macing hoes and chasing hoes? Oh.
Broad term for riot control agents that cause temporary incapacitation through irritation primarily to the eyes, nose, throat, and skin. Commonly or common types of tear gas include CS gas, CR gas, CN gas, and various pepper spray formulations. Well, did y'all know that? That just by you carrying some pepper spray, you could be charged with a felony of tear gas. Crazy thing, right? Because the CS gas, and there's no way I could try to I could try to freaking say that word. Chlorbenzyl yeah, hell nah. A widely used tear gas agent known for its potent and irritating effects. I don't believe he had that. The dibenzax, whatever the hell. A more potent tear gas agent than CS gas also causes significant irritation. CN gas, chloro ace.
Hold on, so you telling me the pepper spray you buy at the store, you can be charged with having tear gas? Or only if you're a felon? Oh, that's interesting.
Tophenan? I don't know. An older tear gas agent less potent and more toxic than CS gas. But here's what I believe that he had. A pepper spray. These sprays use the natural OC or synthetic PAVA capsaicinoids. Capsaicinoids? I don't know. Derived from chili peppers to cause pain and irritation. I think suspect got caught with some damn pepper spray on him, and that's what got him in. So, what y'all think? And I want y'all to know this right here hammers it. In California, convicted felons are prohibited from purchasing, possessing, or using pepper spray. This restriction applies regardless of whether the felony conviction was in California or another state. Additionally, anyone with a prior conviction for the misuse of pepper spray is also prohibited.
See, the pepper spray ain't really the big old deal. It is for him. He a felon, but stalking? Who you stalking, bruh? Like this is crazy. Whack was fake way prophetic.
That's what I believe. He got caught.
That's what I believe happened. That's what I believe happened. I believe he had a warrant for his arrest for something pepper spray related. The stalking charge and all of that crap, that'll be discovered and handled in court. But the question is, damn, what happened? Sometimes, bruh, your past, what you've done in the past can come back to get you. Sometimes misinterpretation of law. Sometimes people not being educated on what they're doing. These things always exist. They've always have. They always will. So there's that second thing. And I want to make this emphatically clear. All of this stuff happened way in March. So there's no way that certain people who will be named can actually be a part of this stuff. As far as the reason why he's down. Now, what I was...
Oh, so this happened in March? I'm thinking he just pulled a fake nutty. So he was... So he had a case, right? Well, bro, this shit lightweight confusing. So he had multiple cases?
Say about suspect is this, bro. They're going to tell you in court, ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's what they gonna holler. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. To be on your toes and be in the know is something that's on you. It's not on anybody else. And I'm not here to, cast aspersions or say that he's guilty and all that crap and everything like that. But it's one of those things where they're gonna pile it on. He has 3 felony charges, 3 of them. It's not as though he's looking at, a misdemeanor and all this stuff and everything and blah, blah, blah. And ultimately, do I think he'll do some time? Probably. But if I'm him, gotta fight like hell. Now, there's statements about where he's housed and if it's PC and all this crap and everything. Listen, I ain't no jailbird, so I can't really tell you. I know how rules go because of all the niggas who get out of jail and get to talking and yammering and yapping and all that. Like, oh yeah, you gotta be like this. Oh yeah, you gotta do that. Oh, this and that. Yeah, we got everybody's prison story. We got everybody's tough thug story. We got everybody's jail.
Hey, to say a nigga is in PC within the first 12 hours, I don't know how it work either, bro. Real shit. It be, but to say he in PC already, like, he ain't even got classified and shit. But they was the people who well versed, right? been to LA County hella times. They like, bro, when you first get in there, they ask you this, that, and the third. Where you from? You know, shit like that. Is you crazy and shit like that? And they just felt like almighty suspect told him he was crazy.
Stories, everybody's prison stories. So we pretty much are familiar with protocol. But I don't know, bro. Do I feel bad for him? Yeah. Do I feel like he knew this was coming? Probably. Should y'all feel bad for him? That's on you. But I will say this. Whatever more to the story is, I'll reserve judgment on if I feel bad for him, because there are certain friends, and I'm not saying cuz is my friend and that we cool, but there are certain people that you like, you know what I'm saying, that you cool with and everything, but when they mess up, bro, you just sit back and go, man, that's on them, bro. Ain't nothing that the world could do.
Yeah, because they just keep pulling skits. Skit after skit after skit. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, like, this was a skit, sus. They got you for stalking, tear gas, and some more shit, bro. And you was fighting, or you was already fighting some other shit. It's like, this shit ain't good, bro. You might end up in a pen. Fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? And bro, man, you know, it's terrible. Free sus, bro. I mean, well, yeah, you know, free him, bro. We don't know what was the situation until we get some details, and we get, like Sid say, reserve judgment, whatever. For now, whatever. It ain't even like that though, for real. Like, you could tell he was going through something a little bit, something on his mind, or I don't know. He had fake white chip on shoulder, for sure. But yeah, y'all niggas, let me know what y'all think, man. We on to the next one. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't